Somebody heard me tell a story the other day about a young lady I saw on an elliptical machine, and she was probably 270 pounds, give or take, about 5'6", maybe 5'7", late at night, and was just putting in her work on this elliptical machine by herself over in the corner of this big gym I go to. And I went over and I said something to her, and I had told this story about telling her to keep working hard and how much she appreciated that I had taken the time to do that. And they sent me this video. So I thought I would watch the video with you guys and get and give you my comment on it. My story to her made her think to send me this video. Let's see what we got.
People exist, especially at the gym. Why does me wearing a sports bra like every other person in the gym piss so many people off? Why is it acceptable that when you drop that giant weight and you make a big sound, but it's wrong for me to huff and puff on a cardio machine? We are there the same exact reasons you are. Not all bodies are the same. Not all metabolisms are the same. I could work out every day for a year, for an hour, and still not really be that much smaller. But in a year, I'll be stronger. In a year, I'll have more endurance. In a year, I'll feel more comfortable in my body just because I'm moving it more. Today is day 35 of my fitness journey, and I'm all about having a fit body with a full belly.
I don't know. This is the problem. This is the issue. Looking through the comments here, everybody's telling her to good job, way to take on that Stairmaster. You got more energy than I do. I couldn't walk or talk if I was on that Stairmaster. Everybody is very supportive. I'm a big girl, and when I run on the treadmill, I get the weirdest looks at the gym, kind of why I haven't been to the gym in 2 months. I can't tell you how much I love this. This is madness, people. It's just madness. This kind of disbelief of reality, and that we get to make things up as we go along relative to our health, is such a big problem in society today, and the one that I want to cure. I'm the biggest supporter, the biggest fan. I will help anybody who watches this regularly, who listens to my voice, knows that I will help. I'll go out of my way to help people, free of charge. I don't charge anything. I just want to do what I can to help you get as healthy as I am, to feel as good as I do. But I'm not going to lie to you about how to do that. So if you want to stand on a Stairmaster in that shape, looking like that, and critique what everybody else is doing, I would suggest that you are doomed for failure. This poor girl is probably doomed for failure because she's got a support network that's telling her that it's okay for her to criticize everyone around her. Here's what I had to learn my first day at the gym. 303 pounds, body completely broken down at 52 years old. I went in to do a push-up January 1st of 2022, and I went down on the ground and I could not push myself up. I couldn't get up. Not only could I not get up for that first push-up, I couldn't get up off the ground. I said this before. I had to roll over like a walrus and push myself up on one knee and ultimately get onto one elbow and ultimately get onto my knees and push myself up from my knees because I couldn't get up. Forget about doing a push-up. November, 10 months later, I did 8,000 push-ups. In May, I did 9,800 push-ups. And so the point of that story is that you are where you are, and either you face that reality and you understand the reality that you're up against, or you make up something in your mind that gives you an out so that if you don't get the results that you should be getting, you get to blame it on everything else but you and who you are and what you're doing. Because if you go to the gym every day for a year and you still look like that after a year, we all know it's something you're doing. And the comment section and the people who support this sort of behavior tell her, right on, girl, way to go, and good for her going to the gym. But bad for her thinking that it's in that shape, looking that way, that you're going to make a video commenting and critiquing what other people think about you. I, laying on that ground at 300 plus pounds and not able to get up, was ashamed. I was ashamed of myself. I was ashamed of what I let myself become. I was ashamed of how fat I was and how out of shape and how I could not even stand off the ground. I didn't cry about it. I didn't whine about it. Did I wish I looked like everybody else around the gym? Did I feel like everybody in the gym was looking at me? I absolutely did. But you know what? I sat there and I drank it up and I mentally thought about it and I said, I deserve it. This is what I've done to myself. No one else has made me eat this. No one else has put me in this position except me. I'm the only one who's going to be able to get it out. or is it going to be able to get out? Now, you can look for support networks, and that's great if you can have one. I didn't have one, right? And I got tired of looking for one. So I had to go fix it myself. But anyone with a few minutes and time on YouTube can find somebody to give them instruction on how to get in shape, on how to lose weight, on how to feel better. And standing on a treadmill and bitching about what everybody else thinks about you, I can guarantee you is not the way, while also talking about no matter what you do, you're not going to see results. We also know that's not true. If she stopped eating today, what would happen 3 weeks from now? It's simple, right? The math is really simple. If she stops drinking today, what happens 3 days from now? The math is pretty simple. So let's not kid ourselves about our health. Let's not kid ourselves about the journey. Let's work on it. Let's be honest. Let's be open. Let's have direct conversations about it so we can make some change, so we can feel better, because this poor thing here is suffering. There's no body positivity movement in the world that's going to change her suffering. The only thing that's going to change her suffering is a change in attitude, is a change in the people around her. It is a change in perception, right? And is an understanding of what it takes to get healthy, and that you can. Opportunities are everywhere. You got to go get them. Go for a walk.